What's up, boys? I'm back with some more Pesticide Not Required. They recently updated and added some new frogs and some new level up rewards. It looks like I probably don't have the new ones retroactively unlocked, so I guess they're probably at the end here. Let's just go with someone I haven't won with yet. How about that? Damage based on resistance and massive attack size? Sounds pretty cool. So I will have a fairly tanky build here. And let's keep unlocking the maps here so I can eventually unlock everything. Let's see, I start with the sword thing. So I guess that's just dropping some swords on top of the mouse, it looks like. Wherever I'm aiming with that. I don't have all of the meta progression in the game yet, but I think I do have some sort of ramping bonus for mining, so maybe focus on that whenever possible. Try and finish off those seeds. So there's supposed to be some new stuff here. I'm not sure if I want to lower my resistance. Attack frequency. Actually, don't remember what I have the negative for. The enemy spawns might be useful though. Maybe I can cancel that out later on. But losing the resistance will lower my damage a bit. But maybe I can farm more with the improved enemy spawns. See if I can get the sweet spot for both of those. Nope. I guess there isn't one for those two spots. But there's usually some areas where you can get two at the same time. Get one more fish and then head over. Future projectile speed. That doesn't sound that useful to me, but that sounds cool. Attack size for every ore. So now I'll have even more ore scaling. Ooh, that has resistance. Do lose a bit of attack size, but I'll be ramping that up anyways. We don't have much up there. Crow boom, wood axe, or bonk hammer. Let's go with the wood axe and go full medieval weaponry frog here. Let's see what has efficient XP. Probably that one since I don't have that many plots available currently. In fact, I only have one that's not used currently. I can get the sweet spot for two of those here. Move speed, projectile speed. Let's see what else there is. Double crits. Double crits. That looks pretty good. Oh yeah, this game does have multi-critting, I believe. Got some decent fishing stuff there. Rather have like ore-based stuff if I can. That's pretty good damage, but I don't think I want to lose the mining and fishing stuff early on. I'll just grab some big damage, I think, here. Some big damage stats that aren't damage anyways. Lose a little bit of damage for those, but overall it should be pretty good, I would think. Gotta make sure all the crops are going so that I can get my new weapon soon. Make sure I get all the ore as soon as possible for the ramping I have from that. The attack size and I think coin gain as well from the passive tree. XP at the start of each day, and it is pretty early on, so I can grab that for pretty good value. See if there's any ore on the bottom left area. Looks like nope. Grab a little bit more for the shop here. Ooh, mining speed when an ore is mined. That could be pretty nice for me. Got a cat. That's one of the least useful ones, I think, attacking enemies. I'd rather have like some farming automation, to be honest. Water beam, I like that one. Toad oil is pretty nice as well. I think I like that one the most with a lot of area, just cover the screen in that. And I guess I may as well. I can probably grab that and a bit of XP on top of that. See if I can look at the XP. They're fairly similar, so probably just take the cheapest one here. Grab a bit more water for the crops up here. I have the toad oil to defend my moat, and then I have axes and swords for the other medieval weaponry here. I need something to light the oil on fire. Attack duration, sure. Slightly higher stats there. $100 XP every time a seed is planted. It is purple, and maybe it'll combine with the percent XP I have to end up being pretty good. I'm not exactly sure how much that would help, though. Without knowing, like, how much of your XP is from seeds and all. Attack frequency. Let's see what else is here. Double crit. Nice resistance. That looks pretty good for this character. So I'm up to 61% damage. Can I see his passives on the screen? Oh, there we go. So it's attack frequency that's pretty bad for me. Legendary crop growth, planting speed, and yield, but lose a bunch of damage. I'm honestly not sure that's worth it. That actually looks pretty good, but I'll try it out here. Super early legendary for my crops. No pets. I might be fine on that. Lawnmower, yo-yo, or boomerang. Boomerang is probably the most medieval of those. And I can probably afford that. Get a decently efficient seed there. Reroll and level up. Fish spawns per fishing speed. Man, if that was mining based, that would have been pretty sick for me. That could be decent, but I don't know. Damage, duration, and resistance, that's pretty good. The enemy spawn would also kind of cancel out the coin gain, other than the ore. I will lose a bit from the ore, but the enemies won't lose too much, as long as I'm killing them all. Really need to focus on the water with all those seeds currently and no pets to help me out there. That has some nice resistance and some health regen. Pretty good survivability. And I get a bit of damage from my passive still. Boomerang to a mount, that looks pretty good. Ooh, mining speed when an ore is mined, that looks pretty nice. I think there is something that gives you more ore spawns based on the speed. So if I can get that now, I'll be pretty golden for the mining scaling stuff. Need to grab a bit more water for those. No pets, probably fine on land for now. The most medieval of those would probably be the bonk hammer. And that one looks pretty good for the XP. Please give me an auto pet now. Waters plants, that's pretty helpful. These look kind of weak. Shop prices when a weapon is harvested. That could work. It will be a bit bad in the short term, but overall that could help me buy a lot more stuff from the shop. Now the elephant will handle some of the watering for me and I can focus on planting and harvesting. Chance to gain an additional pet, that's good early on, and it is still pretty early, so I'll try that out. Bunch of weapons for the scaling thing I had for that. I'll take the higher total stats here. To a mount, that's pretty good. But I do have some crit stuff as well. So that will probably be higher damage eventually. Movement, crit and fishing, crop yield. Don't really care that much about any of these. Attack duration per missing health. It's going to be pretty hard for me to have missing health on this build. I think I already have very high resistance and health regen. So that sounds kind of hard to pull off. That would be decent. Attack duration, I could get up to 50% as I get very low. It just sounds kind of hard to pull off with this character. Crop growth during the day. I don't know, that just doesn't sound that useful to me. It would basically give me a bit more experience, but I'm not sure that would be that great. Damage per health, that would be good here, I think. 124. I would lose a bit currently, but it should work pretty well with the character, I think. So I'm at 71, and that should go down to 60 something. Yeah, 64.5, but it'll help me scale overall. I don't think that one's that useful, but it's in the shop, so I guess I'll take it. More axes or oil. Let me get some oil, I think. I probably don't need that yet. Just go for some big seeds over there, and I guess I still have some left. Need the guy who plants seeds for me, though. So I've got damage scaling with both resistance and HP now, so I can become a very beefy frog later on. That has double crit, 70 total versus 65. I like both of them. That will give me a bit better coverage with both duration and attack size though. Try and cover the entire screen in oil. It has 60 in one versus 65, 75. Bit of it's a knockback though. Oh well, they're pretty close. Attack duration, mining speed. Let me get a bit more mining stuff, maybe. That fish is taking a very long time, wow. HP and region during the night. Doesn't have any downside for that one though, so that's not terrible. Crop yield. Oh wait, that is the downside, derp. I was just thinking of those ones. I think I'm just gonna take the HP here. Some more region. No pets. I can probably grab that. What level is toad oil? Can I see from here? It is level 3, so that's probably fine to grab all of those. Probably just grab some expensive seeds now so that I don't take up too many plots for them. Damage, attack duration, and frequency. That's extremely good for the toad oil. That'll add a lot of coverage and damage to it. Now if I can get the planting guy and have him duplicated from the item, nope, just more watering, I guess. Crop, health and resistance, that's pretty good for me. Sure. So I'm up to 166 health, 131.5% damage. Another toad oil. That is 90 versus 80. So I guess let's go there. I probably don't need any more land. Toad oil is at 4, so I'll grab a couple for that and hopefully that will finish it. And then probably the boomerang. Those both look fine. That one has very low thirst, but I do have a ton of elephants anyways. Ore and mining's not bad. Sure, the extra spawns will actually help me ramp it up a bit faster. The things that I have scaling with every one that's mined out. Boomerang. Some crit scaling there, that looks pretty nice. Toad oil is maxed out. That is 55 versus 95 with 2 amounts. Attack frequency and duration is pretty nice. Can I see the amount it currently has? It doesn't... Oh, there we go, 5. So that's pretty good. Max health and attack size. Health and resistance is quite good for the build I have. So that brings me to 172% damage. And I should be very tanky now. Boomerang. A lot of stuff over there. About 55 versus 50. Sure. Health and regen, lose some resistance. 103%, so that's probably fine. Slightly less damage, but I gained some health regen on top of that. Still no planter, wow. I guess I'm just gonna take the cat. Have plenty of money now, finally got the planter. Then out of these, how are my weapons doing? Pretty weak on those ones. I'll grab some more katana. So that way I can steal the souls of those that I kill. Attack duration. Not super interested in those. I'm just gonna reroll this. Crop growth. Damage and attack duration and frequency together is quite nice. Crit chance and attack size, that's not bad. I have plenty of shop reduction already, I think. Or not, just a little bit, but oh well. Although I can't actually see anything under all the toad oil now. Did they ever add an option to reduce your attacks? Yes, but it doesn't seem to do anything there. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have any effect on the toad oil. Katana, let's go the 2 amount. Double crit, or frequency and size. I just want massive attacks here. Attack duration, frequency. That one's 75, that one is 65. But that does a lot of knockback. And that is more attack-based stuff. Projectile speed probably doesn't help damage that much. Let's see if there's anything cooler. Kind of late for that now. That would have been cool for a missing health build if I went for that. I don't think any of these really help much now. Could have used some more ore spawns. I'm mining those out so quickly. How are these doing? Boomerang is 3. Let's go like maybe 10 of those. Not sure exactly how many I need. Just buy a ton of expensive seeds at this point. Double crit is not bad. 31 and 20. I can't see the ore and fish on the ground at all. Katana. 2 amounts and pretty good stats. Big resistance and health and regen. That looks pretty good for my build. Boomerang. 60 versus 60. So I think I'll take the duration based one to hit more often with them. Health and regen, knockback, duration, and resistance, and enemy spawns. That looks pretty cool. Probably have resistance damage reduction capped, right? I can't hover over that and see. I would assume it caps at like 80% or 90% or something. But it could just be like a slow scaling ratio with diminishing returns. Plant seeds, that'll go with all of my elephants. No more pets. Let's see, katana and boomerang are almost max. Let me get 5 of each to try and finish those off. Those are some crappy seeds. Probably don't need my help for the farm now that I have that many pets. 3 elephants, 4 toucans. Boomerang maxed. 6 piercing is probably enough. So let's go with the extra amount and stats there. Attack frequency when a crop is harvested. That... oh wait, I have the reduction to that. So that seems like a no-go for me. That's... I think there was a frog that was unlocked by knockback, right? So maybe I can still go for that. Got the axe. Let's go with the 2 amount. That seems pretty good if I'm not giving up that many stats for it. Another axe, dual crits. I'll go there again. Katana is maxed. That's about 90 versus 80 and 2 more amount. That looks better to me. I don't think I need ore-based stuff at this point. It was good early on, but let's see what else there is. Resistance and attack size. Sure. That would lose me knockback. Crit chance and attack size is okay. Sure. Another elephant. Let's see, those are both pretty low, so I can probably go all in on the axe. Enemy health. Resistance, movement speed. Let's see if I can get some more knockback, I guess. Chance to gain an additional pet would have been pretty good early on. These seem pretty bad now, though. Let's see, 60 versus 55. Damage, attack duration, resistance is pretty good. Sure. Wood axe +4 amount. And the stats are actually pretty close. Maxed out wood axe, that's 80 versus 90. That seems a bit better with the extra amount. Let's see if I can get some knockback maybe. Damage and attack frequency, coin gain per crit damage. I don't think I really need coin gain here. Just take the big damage thing. And the shop is pretty much done. Do need a lot of levels on that still. I need some more toucans to go with those guys, I think. 5 and 5. Resistance and attack size is pretty nice. So I have 173 resistance, whatever that means. 312% damage due to the health and resistance. And I can just knock them flying with a bonk hammer. That is 70-80 versus 55. Let's go there. 50 versus 55. And the knockback will be funny. Let's see what else there is. That's not bad. Attack duration and frequency. That's not bad either. We'll lose some health though. Let's see, 80, 95, 65, so 90? Those both seem fine, that's better damage. But that's funnier knockback. Attack size, see what else there is. Attack size, crop yield damage. Lose future max health stuff. Normally that would be really bad, but it might be okay late in the game like this. Like, it would significantly reduce my scaling, but I think it ends around day 15 or something. So I don't have much time left to scale anyways. Ooh, some super strong seeds. And I guess I may as well. But I don't think I'm gonna have time to plant anything else, so... Coin gain... Oh yeah, I can't even take that due to the legendary I just grabbed. Damage and attack frequency is pretty good. That's actually not bad. The weapons themselves will have some crit as well. So that should be pretty good damage here. I won't gain the health there, so that would just be resistance. I think. 210. Yeah, it doesn't change now. Knockback. See if I can get the unlock for that still. How am I doing over there? 60? Might have been 75 for the unlock. That's pretty good. Crit damage and resistance. And may as well grab a cat. And another one. That's pretty good damage when the game is about to end. Both damage and frequency, and the downsides don't do that much to me now. Look at all the kitties! Oh, I never got any of those for most of the run. Might have been able to grab a bit more seeds, but they were pretty bad there. Let's see if I can get some knockback. There we go. Does that prevent the downside from that as well? 210? Okay, cool, good to know. And we got the unlock for one of the frogs. Attack duration resistance is decent. And I can just eat anything off the screen, I guess. That's useless to me. Crit damage and damage, or crit damage and resistance. Attack frequency and some prod speed. Sure. And there we go, the tanky knight with the medieval weaponry build. Got some oil to carry around my moat. Bunch of weapons to slash them. Boomerang and a hammer. had the early health to damage plus resistance to damage from the character. So I had some decent base damage, pretty high resistance, not exactly sure how much damage reduction that would get me though. Decent attack duration and attack size. Got the knockback for the unlock. Pretty good mining speed. Some shop prices based on the crops harvested. Got some extra meta progression. Potato Fairy FROGE. Let's see if that's one of the new ones. Enemies drop 2 coins when hit. Attack frequency. Huge knockback. Minus 100% enemy speed? But you can't damage them? That is very strange and interesting. You could maybe get something to improve the effectiveness of future damage changes, but then you would still need to get over 10,000% damage with that penalty still. I don't think you would be able to damage anything. That's very strange and interesting. I'll have to try something with that. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.